Hello, this is Jaden Max, and I'm here with League of Legends. Right now I'm trying out this new team builder feature. It's going to be in live beta test for the live beta test for the next 2 days, today and tomorrow. And so far it looks pretty cool. You get to choose your position, you choose your champion first, then your position, then you also choose your role. And someone else who starts a game, they decide what they want as their team makeup. And so when you go to join a game, it puts you in the position that has the need for that role and that champion. So it's pretty cool. It means that it should eliminate all those arguments that happen before a game when someone's like, oh, but we should have 2 top mid, 1 mid, and 2 bottom, or 1 top, 2 mid, 2 bottom, or 1 top, 1 jungle, 1 mid, 2 bottom, and all these different combinations that you could do, and any of the combinations can result in a win depending on who is playing the team. But by doing this team builder, they try to eliminate those arguments by having people choose exactly what team they want and choose what position they're willing to take in a team to do this. So it looks pretty cool. The one downside is the wait time. I've been waiting for a couple of minutes, not very long time to wait. But the problem is you get into the game, you start to get out, you start to get in, start to get out. People keep dropping during this setup phase when people are waiting for someone to join. Other people get tired of waiting, they leave, so that creates a very long wait. We had a game where everybody had clicked ready, it started the countdown, and then at the last minute someone said not ready and jumped out. So it seems like that kind of needs to be fixed. It kind of needs to be made to that once you're in the group, once you've locked in, you can't jump out without a penalty, the way they do with the regular games. Otherwise, I kind of like this feature. We'll see how the game plays once I finally get into the game. Okay, so here we are in game in this nice little setup period. Everyone's getting to know what they're going to do. And so we'll see if this team builder thing makes for a better team aspect. I'll get in ready for my fight. And this is cool. I'm glad I'm here for the team builder. I wasn't going to record today, but didn't record it yesterday. Recorded a video yesterday, but it just didn't turn out well. So I said this morning, it's early morning here on a Monday morning, so before I go to work I want to get a video recorded in. The video I recorded yesterday didn't work because I'd been out of it for so long. I just started playing the game and had long sections where I didn't say anything. I was just playing and made for kind of a boring video. So we're going to try to record this one today. I'm going to try to narrate throughout it. We'll see what happens. I did miss, in my 3-week-long hiatus, I did miss the Hexakill feature, which I did play it. But during that time, it was always, I had very busy work weeks and days full of meetings and classes, and at the end of the day, my voice was sounding very bad. And with this new mic, I found that it was picking it up even better than it was before, how bad my voice was sounding. So I didn't record any of those episodes, I just played, and I really enjoyed Hexakill. I was disappointed to see it go. I was hoping they would extend it or make it permanent, but they did not. I thought it was a cool feature to have so many. Okay, she just jumped in. Got one shot on me, I guess. Got out. That's not much of a shot that she took either. But I'm looking forward to exploiting that later when I have my ult. But yeah, it's just, yeah, it was a lot of fun playing with more champions. Ah, darn. There we go. Huh? What? I'm trying to cast these spells and nothing is casting, because by the time I get it out there, the minion I'm casting on is dead. I'm looking forward to her trying that again. Ah, no, I don't like that. She silences me. That's why I couldn't cast my... I didn't even know that. I've never played against this champ before in the same lane. Now that I know she can do that, I'll be more careful in the future. But I didn't realize that was a silencing move, and I hate those. Because with Rise, his whole thing is being able to cast spells back to back, and a silence totally undercuts that. Ah! Darn, she has that. She can do that. Now, that's not right. Oh, this is not turning out well for me. And what hurts more is that I requested this. I requested this hero, this champion, this position. So that means when you get into these games, it's not who goes where is not necessarily a group decision anymore. You choose where you want to go. So now when you fail, it's all your fault basically. I said I could do this position. This is the position I chose, and I'm not holding it up right now. I gotta figure out what to do with this champion.
I'll show you unpleasant.
I'll get her. It's just a matter of learning what to do about that move when she jumps in like that. Because I don't think my crowd control is going to do anything about that. I don't know. That's going to be. I might have to move out of lane and try to sneak up on her a little bit.
Right back at you.
But already she's at 4, which is not bad. I could counter that. But I'm going to have to keep a greater distance on her. Right now, I'm trying to overwhelm her. Darn! Ugh. Man, this is not going well for me. It's not going well for me.
Don't hold me up.
Because she keeps. It's mage versus mage, so it should be more even than this. But she has that ability she has to shoot in like that, to lock me down.
You handle this.
And until I get my speed boots on, I can't get away fast enough. And I can't catch up with her there either. Well, as I would like to. So this is going to be tough to figure out what to do about this lady. I thought he was going to come support me. I think I'm going to stay under the turret for a while. The name of the game, and I did this yesterday too, is to not feed. To play defense, not feed. Draw her in so she has to come under the turret. And then I can lock her down. Her move, it seems, takes time. She has to be near me for a certain amount of time for her to be able to do the damage she wants to do. So the name of the game is to make her have to get under this turret in order to kill me. And that's what some people do to me. With once Rise gets his lockdown, it's kind of the same way. The only way people are going to be able to take me out is by getting me under their turret and then hopefully getting me caught there. I'm not going to let her get this turret is basically what I'm going to be doing here. Let's see. I hate Ashe with Zephyr. You rush. Looks like my other teammates are kind of struggling the same way. Oh, that was my chance to lock her down. I was busy looking at the minimap. If she's, I think she's trying to lure me in to a trap. Oh, maybe not. Where my teammate is, she's obviously going to go and. Well, that's cool because she's giving me time to get some lane dominance here.
Come on already.
I do have my ult now. I think she got tired of me not feeding her anymore. So she's going to try to get fed a little bit. It looks like she's on her way back. Okay, I'm gonna have to pull out of here soon because I know she's on her way back. But once she comes by my token, I can run off to the other side. There she goes. Yeah, she could try. She's not going to catch me.
Let's go, let's go.
Nope, she's going to try to come cut me off there. That's fine. I can go back and just chill underneath this tower. She's not going to come get me. She's not, because her moves are not going to allow her to be under this tower for very long. It looks like she went to gank again.
Don't hold me up.
So I'm going to come down here and try to rework the lane dominance thing again. Yeah, there she went. She went up to gank. So wherever she goes and does that. I'll continue to work this lane. Because as it is now, I am currently caught up to where she was. So she's not more fed than me anymore. And that's my first goal, is to keep her from getting ahead of me. There we go. So I know she's coming back. And she is. And she's trying to get position on me. I can be patient. I can be patient. She's feeding on the ganks. That's why I'm trying to warn my teammates, but they're not paying attention.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Unfortunately. Let's see. If I can get her in a moment of weakness here.
Right back at you.
She's trying to see how close she can get on me. And I'm not too worried about the minions getting close, because I know... I've gotten dangerous. And so now she has to recognize that. I love that. Don't underestimate the rise. Uh-oh. Don't underestimate the Yasuo either. Though I can take Yasuo in the fight. Oh, what? How did that not take down his HP more than that? Oh, he must have some serious runes or something. He wasn't even jungling, right? Was he? I thought he was top. Because he's letting his lane go while he's down there. I should warn this guy. That Yasuo is coming. And cool, he's listening now. I'm going to come over here and help these guys out really quickly. There we go.
Let's go, let's go.
An enemy is godlike.
Because I need to feed too. And Ash is looking like a nice meal. Darn.
Come on already.
There we go. I helped them out, fed myself a little bit. And go back over here. Hopefully not run into anybody on the way, because I don't know where she's at. She went off someplace.
An enemy is legendary.
I don't know who that is. I'm getting some lag now. Okay, work the lane dominance. Oh no, here she comes back again. No, you're not. I'm not gonna let you get me. Leave me alone. Go. Ah, she wasn't even near me. And she managed to hunt me down and kill me like that. I need to get my speed boots on.
Has been slain.
Let's get these so I can get out of that more quickly. Because she's good and fed now. When I stopped feeding her, she found other people to feed her. So it just totally... it totally took away what I was trying to do in keeping her from getting fed. no, get away from me. Man, you can't, what is, I don't even know who she is. That's LeBlanc.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Man. LeBlanc is dominating now. And it's not all my fault. She killed me twice, and then I tried to keep from feeding her. She went and started killing other people.
Legendary.
Let's go, let's go.
There we go. Let's get some more damage in here.
Right back at you.
I didn't do that in the right order. Usually try when I do my ult, I usually try to follow it right away with my E, because then the E and the ult go together to do a lot of damage over a wide area. They're really pushing our entire team back.
An enemy is legendary.
Oh, and we got Yasuo. I saw him over there. He and LeBlanc are trying to work together to pin me in, and so I'm not going to let them have that kill. Like I said, name of the game for me is to stop feeding. To try to get myself powered up. I'm not that far behind them. I'm 9, they're 10, I think. Yeah.
An enemy is legendary.
And LeBlanc is working with them.
An enemy is legendary.
They're basically traveling around gaking people, basically. And we seem powerless to stop them. So all I can do is try to keep lane dominance here and stay away from them. I know they're moving this way. So that's all I'm trying to do, is to stay away from them. Okay, maybe we can both work together to get there. Darn, I don't know what he's using. He has something.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Oh no, there they are. Oh, Yasuo is there. Oh, he got him. He got him. But get out of there quick, because you're being hunted down. I'm sorry, I'm doing it again. I'm going through these periods where I'm not talking. This game is demanding quite a bit of my attention. So I'm sorry about that. I'm trying. Let's see. I guess all we can do, really. I mean, we got these two lanes moving up here. My guess is that they're going to be over here pretty quickly. So the best we can do is just to keep these lanes moving. Hopefully capitalize on the fact that they're all staying together, which means where they are, other people are not. Get out, get out. I can't get away. She locked me down. I didn't even realize it. I kept trying to walk out of that area, and I just couldn't get out of it. Now, I don't know where the other guys are. They could be feeding. They could be over here. Oh, LeBlanc's back in the lane. The other members, I don't know. I'm currently at an extreme deficit. Oh. Get out of there. That's where Yasuo is feeding. Okay. I need to get LeBlanc, but I want to get this power up before I get up there, because she's just going to kill me otherwise. Oh, she left it. So that means I wonder where she's at now then.
An enemy is legendary.
There we go.
Right back at you.
But the name of the game right now is to keep this lane dominance up, keep LeBlanc from hunting me down, which what she's trying to do right now. No, I'll regret that if I try that. Oh darn, she still got in here. Oh, Yasuo's with her. Man. I'm pretty good at running away, but she's really good at hunting me down. This team is just there, and it could be with this team builder. It could be possible that people are, I don't know, are they putting together teams? Like, it seems to me team builder is kind of a way to have almost like a chosen team without actually picking the people who are going to join the team. But these guys are playing like they've been playing together for a while. Okay, let me get here, try to shut this down. There we go. Now these guys are definitely the weak ones in their team. Okay, let's get over here. I'm gonna need help too, because LeBlanc's been doing nothing but killing me all game. She's no longer anywhere near me. She's much more fit than I am. But I know she's also doesn't want to be here underneath the turret. So I'm banking on that at least the turret's going to protect me. And that guy's moving over in that lane. There we go. Keep you here. Okay, you should be careful over there. Yasuo is there, so I think we should go and make a stand. Where Yasuo isn't, you know, I almost don't blame the team for wanting to surrender this time.
Let's go, let's go.
Because we are clearly getting dominated over here. Nothing we're doing so far seems to be working against these guys. I totally cannot escape LeBlanc when she comes hunting for me.
Come on already.
Stay with this guy. Though I think if we get ganked, there's nothing we do. LeBlanc's over there. Yasuo is over in that area, so I think we should be okay. Come on, use your E. Ah, he killed it. Oh, there's Yasuo. Okay, he can get Yasuo. I've been killed, but I took Yasuo down. Yasuo has some serious... He has some serious... what do you call that? I can't think of it. Life steal. I think he has some serious life steal or something. We had him down. He was down really low for a long time. Oh, and I don't even know how to look. Let's see. Champion info. This is not showing me. Let's see. Yasuo has attack damage, critical strike, 80. Oh. As you may have noticed, I don't really know much about looking at stuff like that. I usually don't typically.
Let's go.
I just play. But in this case, I really want to know what is keeping Yasuo alive in those situations. You can come after me if you want to. I know you don't want to be under that turret, and so I'm using that to my advantage. And that shut her down. Yeah, okay. We got a couple people going over there. I'll let them go because I really need to re-heal. Okay, let's go. Yasuo's by himself. Though I don't think that's much of a comfort. Because Yasuo by himself is still pretty lethal. But Lux by herself is a sitting duck. Provided Yasuo isn't anywhere nearby.
Enemy double kill.
Oh. Okay, I know when it's time for me to get out, and it's time for me to get out. I just wanted to make sure my minions got a bit more boost, and then I am gone. Because right now I'm just trying to play defense, not feed them anymore. Build up, hopefully build up my levels, to the point where I can go out and actually do some damage against those guys. Rise doesn't really wake up until he gets to level 12. So I gotta survive until then. Oh, she's going down. Well, you're going down then in her place, because she just ran off and sacrificed you. Is the way I'm seeing it. Oh, come on, come on. Oh no, here comes Yasuo. Darn! I locked you down! Dad! I kept trying to press my crowd control. I was distracted by the surrender vote. Did they change the counting on that surrender vote? Because I think 3 were 4-2 against. But yet it says the vote failed. So I guess it's not simple majority voting. I never vote to surrender. I've been in games where we were seriously down and still managed to win. I played a game where all the other team made all our opponents were fully maxed out, and we were not. But I managed to find a back door and get in for the kill. We don't learn anything from surrender. That's why I won't surrender. Besides, I'm not even level 12 yet. And like I said, Rise doesn't wake up until he's level 12. So as far as I'm concerned, this is all just warm-up. That's a nice skin. I like that skin. I wish I can get my... I'm still waiting. I still want them to make the Professor skin for Rise available again. Because that's what I'm waiting for, to get my skin. Make sure we're not snuck up on over there. Rise is coming, though. I mean, not Rise. Yasuo is coming. I can see him. But it looks like he's going to be busy for a moment. Yeah, let's go over there. I'll join that. Go, girl. Where's that other guy go? I thought there was 3 of us there to take on Yasuo. We have to take him on together. To do any damage to that guy.
Enemy quadra kill.
We have to take Rise together.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Poor people there.
Your turret has been destroyed. Your inhibitor has been destroyed.
Come on already.
Oh, this is fun though. I'm enjoying this. Even though we're getting our butts kicked, I'm enjoying this. Okay, time to recharge. Time to recharge.
Enemy killing spree. Shut down.
Oh, I need this. There we go. Yeah, they've really put me behind in the money game. Let's get hurt, get hurt. There we go. Now we can get back to safety. Oh, I don't know what you're doing. I'm not going to surrender. Forget it. Not doing it. I refuse to accept that. Darn, get out of here. It's Yasuo. Lock him down. Oh, get him, get him. Darn, I activated my ult, but he killed me before I could utilize it. Okay, we're gone. We're dead. Well, this has been a fun game. I think this is pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a subscribe. Favorites always welcome. This is the new team builder feature. So hopefully I can get a better team together, play it better next time. I wonder if this is a harbinger of things to come. If it's just going to be a higher quality of team you're fighting, so you have to play a higher quality game in order to win it. I don't know. But I look forward to playing this a little more over the next couple of days. Maybe I'll make another video or two. It depends on my schedule. I got to go to work right now. So maybe this evening when I get off work, we'll see about that. Anyway, this is Jaden Max. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go start taking this down. I already told everyone I'm claiming it, so I'm going to take this, and I thought about keeping the structure just in memory of the guy who built it, but it just doesn't fit in with what I have planned. Plus, the idea of having something that I can't change just doesn't sit right with me. So, because I tend to build stuff and then I go back and rebuild it. Sometimes, even after I finish building it, I may go back and say, I don't like this the way it is, and change it. If I decide to preserve this, that means I can't change it ever. And I don't like the idea of that. So I'm going to go ahead and take this down. And I think what I'm going to do is something similar to Human Tripods and House and the shop that I did on Punchwood, only bigger. This is going to be a pretty large structure, and it's going to be modular and changeable. It's actually going to not be too far off from what is already here that Darth built, but it's still going to be quite a bit different.